Brian, as you see both teams head back to their respective benches, we ready to introduce the starting lineups tonight. Of course, the Commodores will be wearing their home whites trimmed in blue and gold. And for Jamestown, starting for them, number 10, Gabby Ucalano. Ucalano, a 5'3" freshman guard from Jamestown, from Frewsburg Central High School. Also starting for Jamestown, number 11, Abby Lissandro. Lissandro from Panawa, New York, 5'2" freshman guard. Joining those two in the starting lineup, Marissa Schupenhauer. Schupenhauer from Maple Grove High School, 5'6" freshman guard. Number 40, a starter, is Courtney Heminger. Courtney from DeWittville, New York, 5'9" freshman forward. And rounding out the top 5 for Jamestown, number 43, Jessie Zenes. Zenes, a 6'4" sophomore center from Mayville, New York. Starting on the opposite side for the Commodores of Lorain County Community College, Brandis Smith. Smith from Clairview, 5'6" freshman guard. Joining her, number 11, Bree Gallagher from Cloverleaf High School in Medina. Gallagher, a 5'6" sophomore guard. Also for the Commodores of Lorain County Community College, Haley Sprouse from Keystone High School, 5'7" sophomore forward. Venetia Billings from Clairview High School, 5'9" freshman forwarder. Venetia wears number 20. And rounding out the top 5 for the Commodores tonight, number 32, Kelsey Gannon, a 5'6" freshman forward from Avon High School. Kelsey Gannon. Vince Granito, the head basketball coach of the Lorain County Community College Commodores. Vince in his 5th season. Also in his 5th season, Travis Wells, the head women's basketball coach at Jamestown, the lead man of the Jayhawks women's team. Brian, I know that you talked to Coach Granito briefly before today's game, and he gave you a quick scouting report. What did he say?
So what he told me is that the last time that these two teams met up, the Jayhawks came out and they scored 5 straight threes. The big thing they have to do tonight is to stop those threes. They need to stop the outside shot. I believe in the last game it was they had 19 threes. So the big thing is to stop the outside shot and to play good defense.
19 threes in one community college basketball game. That's a lot, especially when you consider Jamestown has 56 threes on the season in 11 games. So to have 19 of those 56 all in one game, I mean, that's a third of their output. So you can expect that perimeter defense for the Commodores to be tight as this game starts. This is Billings with a soft jumper. Shot was missed, ball's loose. And a young lady for Jamestown, Jessie Zenes, who I believe is going to be a matchup nightmare tonight for the Commodores of Lorain County Community College. Soft drive, the ball sat on the back of the rim and then finally dropped. That's Gabby Ucalano with the first basket of the night.
She's going to be the one to watch tonight. She has the most points in the Jayhawks. For the Jayhawks, she's the best scorer. And if they can contain her, they might have a chance to win this game.
She averages 15 points per game. On the flip side, Billings for the Commodores is averaging 13 points. Plus, she pulls down 13 rebounds. That's Venetia Billings. She plays inside.
She's our double-double.
It's Kelsey Gannon. Turnaround shot from the foul line. Shot was missed, and Jamestown will come up with it. Lissandro had it in the backcourt. Ball knocked out of bounds. Jamestown will give it back to the Commodores. Number 14 will inbound it. That's Haley Sprouse. Haley, the sophomore from Keystone High School in LaGrange, just about 25 minutes south of Lorain County Community College. This is Sprouse into Billings. Commodores trying to get their 3rd win of the season.
They need to look for this high percentage shot here. If they can get inside.
Patience on offense. 14 seconds on the shot clock, so plenty of time to shoot on that shot clock. Of course, the women in the college game play 4 quarters. The men's play 2 halves. So this is the opening 90 seconds of this first quarter tonight. Doubleheader night tonight from Elyria. Men's game will follow at approximately 7 o'clock. This is Brandis inside. Try to get it to Gannon. Good defense by the Jayhawks.
On that pass.
Ucalano and Lissandro out top. We'll call their 2 names a lot tonight. They're the 2 young ladies that make this offense work. Nice high screen, sets up that 3. And it's dropped. It's exactly what Coach Granito talked to Brian about before the game. Got to get in the face, play that perimeter defense. Ucalano has 5 points, including that 3. Lorain County Community College on the season, averaging 62 points per game. On the flip side, this Jamestown team is scoring at 65. Jamestown 4-7 on the season as they get a dribble drive inside, but so it's not like they're dominating opponents. They're struggling to stay even close to 500, but they dominated Lorain County Community College the last time these two teams played. That final was significant. It was 96-54.
That is a big final.
As Brian said, it was 15-0 before you could blink your eye in that opening game. They hit 5 threes, the Jayhawks did. That's Billings with a soft turnaround, partially blocked by Zenas. I said Zenas could be a matchup problem. She's at 6 foot. Billings is the post player for the Commodores, and Venetia's giving up 3 inches.
As I was talking to Coach, he also mentioned to me that they don't have anybody on the inside who can really match up against the other team's centers. And as we saw there, Zenas with another block.
You know, that's 26 blocks on the season for Zenas. Nice crossover. Speaking of blocks, Brandis Smith for the Commodores with a nice block.
Checking in for the Commodores, number 21, Ashley Elliott.
Now in for Lorain County Community College. This is number 21, Ashley Elliott. Elliott, another Keystone Lady Wildcat. There's a timeout on the floor.
So far, what I've seen from the Commodores is that they're rushing everything. They're not letting the plays play out. If they let the plays play out just a little bit longer, not try to force anything, they might be able to score a little bit better. So far, though, this defense from the Jayhawks is really coming through with how they are stopping the inside game.
It's a 7-0 start. As Coach Granito, you see Coach in the middle of that shot. Breaks the huddle with the Commodores. A 7-0 start for the Jayhawks of Jamestown.
The Jayhawks are playing very well, though. Pretty good on the out. They're very good on the outside.
Good ball movement. A lot of girls on this team with 2 assists, not one significant assist lady. Just a lot of young women who share the basketball. One of the players who led the team with 7 assists, Linnea Jimerson, did not make the trip. She is not with the team tonight. She was averaging 7 assists per game. Shooting free throws will be Bree Gallagher. Foul will go against number 11. That's Abby Sandro. That's Abby's first foul.
Jayhawk personal fouls on number 11.
Checking in the game for Jamestown is number 30. That's Sophia DeMarco. DeMarco from Westfield, New York. 5'9" freshman forward. This is Bree Gallagher at the foul line. Bree from Cloverleaf High School, second year here at Lorain County Community College. Bree Bryan, a real solid player for Coach Granito. She averages nearly 10 points and 4 rebounds per game. She leads the team defensively in steals with 16, and she's guarding the ball right now.
As I was talking to Coach, she is one of the bigger contributors, as there was just a travel there by number 40 of the Jayhawks.
Courtney Heminger with the travel.
But as I was saying, Bree is one of the biggest contributors. This is her second year. She is the captain here, and she does lead this team very well. She has everything that it takes to lead this team, and I believe she's going away next year to Ohio Christian University, and to hopefully continue playing basketball as well.
Checking into the game for the Commodores of Lorain County Community College, now on the floor is number 21, Ashley Elliott. Gallagher with the defense.
Almost got another steal.
And they'll call the foul on Courtney Heminger. That's Courtney's first.
Heminger, the first, team second.
Jamestown has let's see, they started out the season 2 wins, then they lost 4 in a row, then they won 2 more to even their record at 4-4. And they're currently trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. They're at 4-7 right now. This is Elliott to Gallagher and Billings. Commodores looking for their first made basket. They've got 1 free throw. That's it so far. Gallagher draws the defense. Gannon's follow won't go, but Venetia's Billings did not go. Bree's going to bring it back
They're
out.
playing tough on the inside.
Getting those offensive boards. Got to translate it into points. That's a jump ball. Possession arrow is with Jamestown, so the Jayhawks will have the basketball.
Talking about this, they're talking about the Jayhawks coming off this loss. They did lose to Villa Maria, 68-60 on the 14th. They had a huge run in the 4th quarter, unable to capitalize on it though by losing by 8.
Jamestown Community College, in case you're wondering, located in New York, and from Elyria, from right here in Lorain County. It's about a 2-hour and 57-minute drive, just straight out 90.
Both these teams are looking to snap a losing streak here, and it's whoever's going to be able to make the most high percentage shots here.
Gannon, shot won't go. Kelsey pulls down her own rebound. Elliott from 14 feet. Commodores have started out as cold as it is outside right now, and it's in the mid-20s as we walked in here. That wind's whipping around here in northeastern Ohio, and December has announced itself.
It is very cold outside. Last night we got a good, 2 inches of snow? 4 good 4 feet of snow, what it feels like though.
Off a screen, Kayla Hull with her first basket. It's Billings, shot won't go. Elliott's rebound will not go. And those offensive struggles continue. Here comes Jamestown quickly down the floor. Splitting the defense, getting the bucket, and she'll look for a 3-point play is Gabby Ucolano.
She is up to 7 points now.
Fouls on Bree, that's her first. Gallagher. Ucolano looking for her 8th point. Gabby on the season, 69% from the foul line. Kayla Hull with a basket. Coach Granita wants a timeout. We'll take one too. This is a 30-second timeout. We will take a 30-second commercial break.
It's a 30-second timeout.
Go ahead and hit that break, Jeremy. Smith and Gallagher will bring it up for the Commodores. 13-1, the early start here by the Jayhawks of Jamestown. Lorain County Community College and those home whites. Just 1-4 this year at home, though. That's Smith on the drive. I don't know what the first half field goal percentage is. Well, it's a 0%. I don't know how many shots they've missed because they haven't made one yet, but it's got to be at least 0 for 10 because. And another 3 is hit by Gabby Ucolano.
She's up to 10.
2 threes. 16-1, exactly not the place that Coach Granita wanted to be with his team as they start this night. They were down 15-0 in this first matchup this season on December 2nd. Ucolano, the little crab dribble there. Gabby Ucolano. The Commodores do not have an answer defensively right now for Ucolano.
She's getting through this defense like a hot knife through butter.
There's the shot. Ashley Elliott with the first basket of the evening. 7 minutes and 14 seconds into the opening quarter. 7 on the shot clock. Billings with a partial block. Jamestown kept it alive.
Beautiful defense there. Beautiful defense.
The double-double. Lady for the Commodores with the rebound, averaging 13 points, 13 rebounds per game this season. This is Gannon with it, along with Elliott. Elliott, the only basket made so far for Lorain County Community College. Kelsey Gannon, that was all desire, keeping it offensively together for the Commodores. Smith will launch it from 3. And Elliott is in the right place at the right time. Ashley Elliott has all 4 of the 5, all 4 points from the field so far for the Commodores.
Starting to get a little bit hot. Let's go. They just need to warm up a little bit from the cold outside.
Down 13.
Good block.
Nice block by Billings. And Venetia drew the foul in the backcourt. Frustration foul by Macy Lundmark.
Jamestown foul number 34.
They're starting to get into a groove here. They're starting to play a little bit better defense, and they're starting to get the high percentage shots as that coach was talking about here.
Good ball movement. Nice
Beautiful
spacing.
shot.
And Billings pass to Gannon led to that easy bucket for Kelsey Gannon. Jamestown quickly with the miss. This is Smith with the rebound. Commodores on a little run to end the first quarter. Foul from behind. Foul will go against Jamestown.
Jayhawk personal fouls on number 45, Kayla Hall.
Fouls on Kayla Hole. That is her first. Smith will inbound it right in front of us on the far sideline. 54 seconds left to play opening quarter. It was 18-1 as Billings, the give and the go with Smith. Brandis Smith the shot. Here come the Jayhawks. It was 18-1 Jamestown to start. Commodores on a mini 6-0 run.
They're starting to get that ball movement going.
Long 3. Well past the three-point arc. That's the three-point shot by Caitlin Fardink. 3 threes in the opening quarter. Jamestown up 14. "12 seconds, opening quarter. Jamestown with the basketball. Shot was blocked by Billings. Here comes Smith with it. Gonna launch it. It will fall short. And the first quarter comes to a close. It's 21-7 Jamestown. A 14-point lead over the community college from Lorain County. We're going to take a timeout. We've got a commercial. Then we're going to introduce you to a pre-med student who started his career here at Lorain County Community College and was inspired by one of our professors. That's next.
I wanted to make a difference.
I have always loved helping people.
I realized I wanted to become a nurse when nursing called me.
It feels good to know that I help make this community safer.
I love that I'm able to give back to my community every single day I go to work.
The children in my classroom are our future, and I'm helping them grow into amazing adults.
I am Lorain County Community College.
I am LCCC.
We are here for you.
I chose Lorain County Community College because it was close to home, it was affordable, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do in my life. I'm Jimmy Hozalski. I'm from Wakeman, Ohio. I went to Firelands High School.
I first met Jimmy when he took an anatomy and physiology class with me. He was just a very bright student, and after he got done, I asked him what his future plans were, and he said he was going to go to nursing school. And my response was, why don't you go to medical school?
And I told her that I didn't have the confidence in myself or the knowledge to be able to navigate a pre-medicine major.
And I said, I can help you get there. We don't have traditional students here. We have students that come here with a story of their own.
Just finished my clinical rotations at Ohio University, and I'm getting ready to move to Dayton to do emergency medicine residency at Grandview Medical Center. I chose Dr. Durham to hood me at graduation because she really became my mentor and guided me to this place that I am in my life, so I couldn't think of a better person to do it.
So the Jayhawks with the 14-point lead. That story with Jimmy Holzacki and Dr. Kathy Durham is very typical of what happens on our community college campus. Bucket inside by Farting. That's her second basket. She's got 5 points. That relationship, because the ratio between student and professors on our campus here at Lorain County Community College is small. You've got, you know, a professor teaching a class that's got 12 to 24 students in it. You get that one-on-one individual attention that you just don't get going off to a big college or university right away. And that relationship led to, you know, changing Jimmy Holzacki's life. He never thought he had it in him to be pre-med, to be a doctor one day, and Dr. Durham showed him that he could. Great success story.
It is a wonderful success story. As a student here, I am very grateful to be going to LCCC here, and all the teachers that I've had so far have been absolutely wonderful. So I'm right there with him.
Brian LaRocco, my partner, one of our broadcast students, studying to earn his Associate of Arts degree, also working at our college radio station. I want to give a shout out to the station, Brian.
Boom Radio. Yeah, listen to Boom Radio. It's Lorain County. It used to be Duck Radio. Now it's Boom Radio. I have a show on there, sports, all sports, and then there's multiple different shows. Please check out LCCCradio.com. The Boom.
That's Smith. Speaking of a boom, that was way outside. She's got 4, including that first 3-point shot of the night for the Commodores.
Got a steal.
Brandis with the steal. Kelsey Simmerly has now checked into the basketball game. Simmerly got the pass from Brandis Smith after she stole the basketball. Also in for the Commodores is Maya McDonald. McDonald, a 5'2" freshman guard from Avon, and Simmerly, 5'7" freshman forward from Avon Lake.
Looks like Brandeis tweaked her hip a little bit.
This is Simmerly with the basketball. Her and Billings will control it outside along with Haley Sprouse. It's McDonald with an open look.
Beautiful shot from there. Mid-range.
Maya McDonald with a first basket. It's a 10-point game.
Nice steal. Brandeis.
Jamestown steals it back. It was 18-1 at Jayhawks. Commodores on a 12-5 run. Foul will go against Haley Sprouse. Trying to complete a 3-point play will be Marissa Schupenhauer.
Haley Sprouse, her first, team first. Checking in for the Jayhawks, number 10, Gabby Ukalamo.
Schupenhauer with 5 points. Sprouse out top. This is Simmerly. Simmerly with the ability to do exactly that, penetrate, draw the defense. Kelsey gets to the foul line a lot because she's got a quick first step. Brandis loses the basketball. Jamestown with it the other way. This is Abby Lissandro. I don't know how you get away with that, but you do. Looked like a travel to me. Looked like a hop, skip, a jump, and a sing-along.
We call that the James Harden move. As long as you make it look pretty, it doesn't matter.
Commodores with just unforced errors their last 2 possessions.
Commodores are starting to move a little bit better on the inside. They're moving with a little bit more purpose now.
Checking in for the Commodores, number 11, Brian Gallagher.
In that game against Jamestown, the loss in New York, Commodores were down 23-11 after a quarter. They were down 47-19 at halftime. Started out in the hole 15-0 and never had a chance to recover. They've gone on a little run at the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second. They cut the lead to 10 at 23-13 as McDonald misses the layup. But Jamestown has answered with a 5-0 run of their own. The paint is really where Jamestown dominated Lorain County Community College in that opening game. Brian, you talked about the threes that opened it, but after that, they outscored the Commodores by over 30 points inside the paint. That has not been the case so far. They've been scoring regularly from outside.
It's been the mid-range to the outside shots. They haven't really stepped on the gas since they started with their 16-1 run in the first quarter, but now they're starting to put the foot on the gas a little bit more. If Lorain County can stop them from, if the Commodores can stop them from getting inside and they can go out to the outside of the paint and stay there and put the defense on them, they can stop them. They have the chance. They can stop them right here. They just need to get to the outside of the paint.
Shot looked like it was partially blocked. They will say it's not. Goes out of bounds on the air ball, so Jamestown will get it back. Kelsey Gannon checks in for Lorain County Community College. Haley Sprouse will take the seat. Gannon is in with 2 points. A 7-0 run for Jamestown after the Commodores had cut the lead to 10 at 23-13. This young lady here, Gabby Ucolano, Lorain County Community College has had no answer for.
She's playing with fire.
Ucolano, who wears number 10, has 14 points. Foul will go against number 11, Bree Gallagher. Macy Lundmark will shoot free throws.
Coming personal fouls on number 11, Bree Gallagher, her second, team second.
Lundmark on the season, 79% from the foul line for a team that is a very respectable 71% overall. Good help defense that time by Kelsey Simmerly.
Good steal.
This is Simmerly on the break. Left-hander looks up, laid it up, got the shot. She'll shoot a free throw.
As I was talking to Coach at practice, all he ever said, all he had to say about Simmerly was that she was a hustler. She played well with others, and she has the motivation for this team to. She has the energy to make this team go further and go beyond, and she showed that with that steal and that fast break.
Now, Kelsey's quickness is her greatest asset. Her ability to create her own shot off the dribble has served her well in her basketball career. This is Billings. She'll chase down that rebound. Venetia Billings. Gallagher will back it out. Get the high screen from McDonald. And then the Commodores will throw the basketball away. Those are the kind of buckets you don't want to give up. Ucolano again got 16. Every time Lorain County Community College makes a little noise, gets a little tighter, Jamestown always has that answer.
It's usually Ucolano as well.
You know, you look at the 15 points as the Commodores have really struggled to score here early on, and you'd think that the defense for Jamestown must just be significantly, dominant. They're not. They give up nearly 75 points per game. 2 times this year, they've given up over 100 points in a game. One other time, they give up over 90. The Commodores have just not been able to put the ball in the basket.
They're forcing their shots, and they're not getting the high percentage ones that the coach is looking for. When they're inside and they put the ball up, they are putting it up in traffic. If they go for the open lane or they even shoot from the outside, they'll probably have a better chance of scoring better.
Fouls on Simmerly. That's Kelsey's first. This is Heminger at the foul line. Heminger on the season, outstanding from that free throw line, 80%. As I said, Jamestown with very good free throws, shooters. Schopenhauer, 89%. Lysandro, 76%. Lundmark, 79%. Heminger, 80%. Zen, 72%. Hole, 88%. They get to the foul line and they
finish.
They finish. This is Simmerly. Kelsey off the screen and roll. If the shot would have dropped, I believe they would have given it to her. He looked like he was ready to count it. Nope. Set a block and the ball out on the baseline. Fouls on Kayla Hole. That is Kayla's second. 3 minutes, 17 seconds left to play opening half. Game one of a doubleheader tonight from the Ewing Activity Center. Simmerly with a nice drive, drew the defense, found Billings with a wide open look. Anisha Billings, averaging 13 points per game this year, has yet to score tonight.
Good defense. Keep them on their toes, the Commodores are.
Venetia Billings has had an outstanding first year on our campus. She was on the volleyball team. She made the Ohio Community College Athletic Conference All freshman team. She actually received the most votes of any of the freshmen in the conference on that team. Outstanding spiker on the volleyball team and has been a double-double lady for Coach Granito. That's Smith with a long launch. Back in for the Commodores, Bree Gallagher. Brandis Smith will take a seat. Smith with 4 points. Gallagher checks in with 1. This is Gallagher with the basketball. Her and Simmerly and Gannon in the backcourt. Kelsey with a step. She'll lay it up off the glass. Rolled out. Pop back in. Kelsey Simmerly with her second basket of the night.
She's got that energy. She's like a battery. She's starting to heat up.
She's got 4. Elliott's got 4. Smith have 4. 3 Commodore players with 2 baskets tonight. Remember, they started out the game in an 18-1 hole. It was over 7 minutes of that first quarter before they scored their first basket from the field. Bree Gallagher will back it out. We're inside 2 minutes to play in this opening half. Billings with the follow. Nice block shot by Jamestown. Ucalano to DeMarco. Good ball movement. 1 pass too many.
Out of bounds.
Izzy Bursch looked to have an open look at a 3. Tried to make one more pass and the ball went out of bounds. So Lorain County Community College will have it back.
Playing hot potato with the basketball. She had the shot open. And you see a lot of the big time players do that too, where they try to facilitate everybody. When you have the shot, you got to take the shot.
The active hands of this Jamestown defense has really served them well. Shot will not count. They'll call the traveling. They'll say Bree Gallagher traveled with the basketball. But they've got long arms. They use their length. Their active hands have served them well. And really the turnover issue has been a problem. And it was in that first game. Jamestown outscored Lorain County Community College by 20, 27-7 off turnovers. Simmerly with a partial block, but staying with it strong was DeMarco. Sophia DeMarco with her first basket. Simmerly, rebound, follow goes. Kelsey Simmerly has come off the bench and has been instant offense for Coach Granito. She's got 6, I believe all 6 in the second quarter. Boy, that's not what you needed if you were Lorain County Community College. For Jamestown to come down and Caitlin Farding to hit a 3. She's got 8, including 2 threes.
Every time they get a little bit of energy, they know how to stop it.
41-19 as the first half comes to a close. Commodores down 22. Both teams will go to the locker room. Commodores will try to heat it up a little bit, shooting-wise, when they come back out for the second half. You know, during halftime, we've got 15 minutes of time to tell you about what's happening here on our campus at Lorain County Community College. And we like to do our stories in 60 seconds. We call them In 60. In 60 seconds, you'll learn about a student, a professor, or a program, or something that's happening on our campus that's making a positive influence or impact not only here but in our community as well. Because we like to say that, you know, we're the community's college. We identify and respond to the needs of our community here in Lorain County, and hopefully these In 60s, as you see them here during our halftime broadcast, will inspire you a little bit about some of the great people and places and things that are happening right here on Lorain County Community College's campus. We'll be back with the second half in about 14 minutes.
I think there were some times that I said I wanted to be a teacher or an actress, but journalism has just always been my thing. I'm Madison Tromler. I'm from North Ridgeville, Ohio. Going to Lorain County Community College definitely changed my life, and it led me into a complete domino effect of opportunities that led me to where I am today. I'm a little bit of a news junkie. To write about an event or a specific time or feeling, it's unlike anything to me, and I just love words. I was an intern at the Chronicle Telegram newspaper in Elyria, and it was probably one of the best experiences I've ever done. So at Channel 3, I spent a lot of time at the assignment desk, and I also did a lot in the field, going out with crews and photographers and reporters and helping with their stories. I think I love the pressure, being on that deadline. It's really fun. I definitely think coming here is how I got to where I am. It was the best decision I ever made.
At Lorain County Community College, our graduates give back. We connect with the community. We have a clear vision. We finish what we start. Start your education. Start your career. Start your story. Our graduates are prepared for the jobs of the future. Lorain County Community College. Start your story today.
I'm a registered nurse at Elyria Memorial Hospital. I work on the cardiac telemetry floor, observation unit. I'm Jimmy Lopez. I'm 39 years old. What other job can you say that you can go to work every day and you're helping somebody every single day? Lorain County Community College, wow. You guys fit into my life huge. I'm from Lorain, so they have a place in Lorain that you can go. There was a learning center. I feel like I've done a lot. I'm not done yet, though. The LCCC has that partnership, so I'm just gonna keep going. Ride it all the way through, right? Why not use all my resources? That's what smart people do. Has it been easy? No. But nothing you want is easy in life, right? Without Lorain County Community College, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at today. I wouldn't be sitting here with you guys today, that's for sure. I wouldn't be making a difference in so many people's lives either.
I'm a Swiss CNC machinist at EMC Precision, currently completing an engineering internship as well. Hi, I'm Sarah Grieve. We take a bar of material with no dimensions to it, and we run it through a machine with between 10 to 15 tools, and we come out with the precise part afterwards. I just always was into mechanical things. My dad was a machinist. I started LCC actually while I was in high school still. I got a lot of hands-on experience at LCC. I would love to get into making medical parts. That was something my dad did for a long time. I feel like those parts are more meaningful in life and actually change people's lives. And that's something that comes out of this with 3D printing. That's something down the line. The medical industry is growing huge because of this industry. I would like to go back for my bachelor's degree with the LCC partnership through Akron. And then after that, I would love to get in my career as an engineer full time. I like my job. It's very hands-on. I can see what I did at the end of the day. I can hold my part and feel accomplished.
Art in Motion is a tattoo shop where we do tattoos and piercings. I'm Wendy Hoffmaster. I'm from Grafton, Ohio. I like it because it helps me to get out of my head space. I don't have to focus on life, I just focus on what's in front of me. I think it's almost like a form of communication. People don't have to talk in order to communicate. Their tattoos tell a story, and everybody has a story. I'm a mom. I have 3 children. I believe that they're watching me, and me doing what I enjoy and being able to be successful is very important for them to see. I got my first tattoo. It was a tattoo for my family. It was about all the things that are in my heart. And I think that's why I really love the tattoo industry, because I not only get to communicate with people, but I also get to do what I love. I am extremely blessed. That's where I am.
Flex Factor is a 5-week-long program that is designed to inspire, attract, and recruit young students into advanced manufacturing technologies. I'm Deanna Hersko. I'm the program coordinator for Flex Factor here at Lorain County Community College. Students have spent the last 5 weeks preparing to solve a problem using technology, building a business plan around that, and selling it today to a panel of business and industry folks, Shark Tank style.
I'm Amaya Keller, and I'm a student at LCCC for early college. Our product was the Jam Pen, which helps solve stress. The pen has sensors that are on the side of it that can detect how fast your heart is beating. It was a mix of learning how to talk to people and persuading them into wanting a product that we made. It just made me more aware of how much is truly happening in the world, and it makes me want to do something to solve it.
I wanted to make a difference.
I have always loved helping people.
I realized I wanted to become a nurse when nursing called me.
It feels good to know that I help make this community safer.
I love that I'm able to give back to my community every single day I go to work.
The children in my classroom are our future, and I'm helping them grow into amazing adults.
I am Lorain County Community College.
I am LCCC.
We are here for you.
Honestly, I didn't really know what I wanted to do going into senior year. I was always more of a math guy than an English guy. I'm Luke Langle from North Ridgeville, Ohio. I am a scholarship student at the University Partnership in the Computer Science and Engineering program with Toledo. It's a way for me to be creative with my side of the brain that I have. With what I'm doing, I feel like I can express myself in my own unique way. Right now, I'm on co-op at Crown Equipment, learning how to do stuff in the real world in regards to software and hardware. I would want to build software to interact with people, to solve problems in that kind of way. I did run cross country in college, which is something I never expected to do. I'm a sporty guy, I guess, and people don't really see like computer engineers as sporty guys. I'm not just a person who sits at home and plays video games. I don't actually play video games that much. There's some people who fall into those generalities, but I'd say a lot of us are pretty cool. You just gotta get to know us.
There are many things I want to do. I'm just grateful to have all the opportunities that I have in front of me. I'm Julian Colbert. Lorain County Community College for me allowed me to go at the pace that I wanted to go. Some people might say I'm ahead in some ways, and this has definitely propelled me forward. At the end of May, I'll graduate from Clearview High School. I am going to the Ohio State University in the fall. I earned the Moral Scholarship at Ohio State. The basis of the essay for the scholarship, in a sense, was for me to explain what diversity and inclusion means to me. It goes a little beyond race, deeper into socioeconomic backgrounds. Being mixed, I can sort of fit in with both white and black kids and see both sides of the equation. I was able to cross lines more than most people were, and for a long time I didn't even realize what I was doing. I have to be strong and stable in a way to where I can be relied upon and be the backbone for other people. And that is what I'm most excited for.
My original interest in computer science was I wanted to be a game developer. The games that I was playing, it was something that I wanted to create. I'm a computer programmer. My name's Matthew Augusto. I'm from Lorain. Brand muscle uses technology to help large corporations to really own the local market. We're really the muscle behind the brand of big companies. I work here in downtown Clayton. I love working down here. I really wouldn't have this type of experience without my education through Lorain County Community College. With the help from Early College High School, I was able to get an early degree and be able to get a jump start on my bachelor's degree. For my bachelor's degree, we have a senior design program, and what I had created with my team was an automated drum set. If I could be anything, I would probably be a drummer in a big band. It was the talk of the town. Every group came down to see it. We had a crowd of people. It was like a concert, and we were the rock stars. I would say I'm very geeky, yeah. I think being a geek is pretty cool in my book.
I'm a teenage girl, so dads are like there right now, but he's actually really cool for a dad.
I don't think I'm cool. I mean, I know I'm cool.
I'm Damaya Leva.
I am Jeremiah Leva. I am Damaya Leva's father, proud father. I actually attended Bowling Green State University for a little bit there. Then I found out that I was having a younger one. That was Damaya. So I came home and transferred to LCC, and I struggled, and I actually failed out of college.
I was interested in Early College High School because my dad was like, the great opportunity, you should do it. Next fall, I'm studying accounting at Miami University. I am really proud of him because not a lot of people take that step to go back to college, and the fact that he decided to do it is something that is really encouraging.
And then now, be able to come full circle and be graduating with her. It is unique. She's everything I probably should have been as a kid. So she's inspired me more so than I've inspired her.
Michaela Stevens.
I actually graduated with 2 of my college degrees before I graduated high school. I'm proud that I did that. Not a lot of people do that. My parents actually both graduated from Lorain County Community College with their associate's degrees. My grandmother received her degree from here as well, and my grandfather came to Lorain County Community College. So it's definitely running in the family. I'm Michaela Stevens. I'm from Grafton, Ohio. I became a student of Lorain County Community College through Midview High School. They provided a College Credit Plus program that I took part in starting my sophomore year. I am very intrigued by the way that the human brain works. I would like to become a behavioral analyst psychologist. I would want to work in the law enforcement field. Next fall, I will be in the university partnership with Cleveland State. When I graduate next spring, I will not have any student loan debt. I will have paid approximately $2,300 for my bachelor's degree.
Farming is a way of life. Very rewarding, heartbreaking. You're at God's mercy most of the time.
I'm Adele.
I'm Eric. We raise beef cattle and we also grain farm.
I grew up in this farm. We have 3 kids. It's important to us to raise our kids on the farm the way we were raised.
Last fall, we had a group of the culinary students out with Chef Brad, having them come to the farm and show them how we raise the cattle and then how it goes to the plate.
It makes them appreciate what they're working with.
The biggest thing to stay relevant as a smaller family farm in today's time is to find a niche.
98% of farms are actually family owned and operated. Farming is important because you eat 3 times a day or more. Without any kind of farming, that's not possible.
Eric, is she a good cook?
Yeah.
You don't sound believable.
Yeah, Adele's a good cook.
You know, that Flynn family, Adele and Eric, they do a great job in connecting with our culinary arts program here. Chef Adam Smith at Lorain County Community College in the Farm to Fork, you know, and we also have a farm in Avon Lake, Coleman Farms. They do a great job as well in relating to our students, where, you know, our students go out and they get a chance, Brian, to see how, you know, seeds are planted, how crops are harvested and taken care of. And, you know, it's not just them, the culinary students, cooking the food. They actually see how it's grown and how it's, you know, harvested and taken care of. And it's a great program, great relationships within the community. And, you know, it's just another story, another great example. Speaking of storylines, though, on the basketball floor, specifically in the first quarter for Lorain County Community College, the storyline was their outside shooting. And what was it, Brian?
They are 20%.
In the first quarter, though, what were they?
In the first quarter, they were 13.6%.
Yeah.
They were 0 for 3 from threes in that first quarter, which obviously had a huge impact on what was going on in the second quarter. They lifted it up to 29.4%. They had a couple runs there where it was coming through to get to the point of they were actually starting to go on a couple runs here. But the biggest story of the game so far has been Gabby Ukulano with 16 total points. She is doing anything and everything on the floor that she wants to. She is the biggest factor that they have right now that they have to defend. And right now, when it comes down to the Commodores, they have to look for the high percentage shots. Right now, they're putting up shots that are all contested, and they're not getting those high percentage shots to go in. And they're taking the shots that they're taking need to be. It seems that every time they shoot a three, they don't have the strength to get it all the way there. If they just move in a little bit closer, we've seen a few good shots, especially from Kelsey Simmerly, who has been cutting into the basket and has been all over the floor. They have the opportunity to get back into this game if they can stop Luciano or Luciano, and start taking those high percentage shots.
Ukulano had 16 points in that opening half. She led all scorers, significantly led all scorers. The top scorer for the Commodores of Lorain County Community College was Kelsey Simmerly. Simmerly had 6 points off the bench all in the second quarter and sparked a mini run that Jamestown answered. 41-19, the Jayhawks with the commanding lead as we start the third quarter, and that's a nice rebound off a miss. Bree Gallagher will bring it up for the Commodores. This is Gallagher, the freshman from Cloverleaf High School outside of Medina. That's Sprouse with the three. Haley Sprouse.
That's a good way to get it started.
Brandis with good defense led to that air ball.
That's what I'm talking about. They're making them go to the inside and not giving them the opportunity for high percentage shots. They're staying on top of them. If they can continue to do this, they have the chance to get back into this game.
Travel call on Sprouse. Commodores trying to get just their third win this season. Young season, still plenty of games left to play. They'll play 25 games. They've played 10 so far. They won on November 1st and knocked off Erie College 67-46. They won again on November 17th when they beat Harper by 50, 70-20. But since that time, since November 17th, they have not yet to win again. And if they're going to get a win tonight, they're going to have a significant comeback. But it's a good start to the second half. Splitting the defense inside. That's Billings pulling down a rebound. And Venetia fights for it and got tied up. She'll keep the basket, or the basketball. Foul's going to be in the back court. It will go against Jamestown. It will go against number 11. That's Abby Lissandro.
They're starting to play with a purpose here. They're starting to play as hard as they possibly can to get back into this game. They have the chance here to do it now.
This is Gannon in the middle of that offense for the Commodores. Now with the basketball is Sprouse. Haley opened it up with a three. That's Brandis for three. Missed it. Billings, though, with the rebound. Venetia has the shot. Went up. Missed it. I think Venetia was waiting for some defense. It wasn't there.
She was looking for that hand to come down and block it, and it wasn't there. They were letting her shoot that ball.
Sometimes that's the hardest shot to make when you're anticipating a hand or something to come in to try to block your shot, and it never happens. Long three on an open look. Gallagher tried to keep it alive. Jamestown will control it. They'll get the third look at it, and the third time's the charm. That's Courtney Heminger. She's got 4.
That's the first shot they've made in the second half, though. It took them 2.5 minutes. They're playing good defense. The Commodores are playing very well right now. Put it down.
Kelsey Gannon with the shot. For Gannon, that's her second basket. She's got 4. Open look at the three.
Beautiful closeout defense.
Nice drive. Billings with another rebound. How many rebounds did Venetia have in the opening half, Brian? Sprouse on the break. She'll shoot free throws. Venetia on the season averaging 13 rebounds per game.
She had 6 total rebounds in the first half.
She's got at least 2, maybe 3 here in this third quarter.
She's gonna get at least 10 rebounds this game. Unfortunately, she's not hit any shots today, though.
Fouls on Abby Lissandro. That's Abby's third. She'll take a seat. This is Sprouse at the free throw line. Haley has struggled from the foul line, 42% on the season.
At the line for the Commodores, Haley Sprouse.
Sprouse with 4, all here in the third quarter. Ucalano with the basketball. She has 16 points, all in that opening half, including 2 3-pointers. Averaging 15 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists per game on the season.
Great defense there, causing the turnover. They're playing with purpose now, and they're starting to get it rolling.
Gannon, beautiful ball movement, shots blocked, but drawing the foul and then will be shooting free throws is Bree Gallagher. Shot was blocked by Jessie Zenz, but Jessie also got a little bit of Gallagher's hand as Bree went up for the layup.
Her second, team third. At the line, Bree Gallagher for the Commodores.
Bree Gallagher on the night, 2 of 4 from the foul line. She's got 2 points. Steal in the backcourt. Brandis for 3. Missed a shot. Fighting for the rebound, tying it up. Commodores will keep it. They'll have the possession arrow. Gallagher in the land of the Giants, tying it up with Jessie Zenz.
They got to hustle out there now. Get that ball back, and they got to make this play count.
Jamestown defense really tightening it up.
The Commodores have come out pretty hot in this third quarter.
That foul again on Jessie Zenz. That's her third. So they've got Zenz with 3 and Lissandro with 3. Both on the bench right now for Jamestown. This is Gannon inside with a mismatch. On the break, it's Ucalano. Gabby Ucalano is going to bring it back out.
Great defense.
Ucalano with an open look, thought about it, now looking for the screen. 10 seconds to shoot. Gabby will shoot it, missed it short. And here come the Commodores of Lorain County Community College.
They have shut down Ucalano in this third quarter.
Sprouse with the double dribble. LCCC will give it right back to Jamestown. Foul's going to go against number 2. That's Brandis Smith for Brandis. That will be her first foul. Great defender. 15 steals on the season. Her and Bree Gallagher playing that perimeter defense. Gallagher with 16 steals. Brandis Smith with 15.
Looks like Schopenhauer has a knee injury, and they're looking at it right now. Hopefully she's okay.
Good player for Jamestown. Marissa Schopenhauer, 8 points, 3 rebounds per game. She can also pass it, a couple assists. Taking a look at her knee on the bench right now. There's a wide open look at a 3, missed it short, but the rebound is back up and good for Courtney Heminger.
They've only scored 4 points in this quarter.
45-26. Billings drew the foul. It is the 15th foul, so that will send Venetia Billings to the free throw line. Fouls on DeMarco, Sophia DeMarco. That's her first. Freshman forward from Westfield. Brian, that is Venetia Billings' first basket of the night.
That's unusual for her.
Second leading scorer, averaging 13 points per game behind only Brandis Smith, who averages 15. And if the Commodores could get Venetia Billings rolling in this second half, it can go a long way. Down 17, 45-28. That pressure defense, Billings almost with a steal. Gannon with good help on the backside. Comes Lissandro, though.
They're putting the pressure on Ukulano. They're making sure that she cannot do what she wants to like she did in that first half.
Double teamed her. Shots up and over the backboard.
Great defense here.
Brandis Smith eyes the defense. Nice feed to Gannon. Kelsey Gannon on the break. Commodores down 15.
Great scoring. Beautiful play. Open shot, high percentage.
Jamestown got away with a travel.
Beautiful steal.
Haley Sprouse jumps the passing lane. Haley with the hesitation. Shot was blocked. It goes out of bounds. Commodores will have it, though. 25 seconds to shoot. Plenty of time. Boy, that defense, that energy, you can feel it.
They come out in the second half with a new energy, and they're looking to make an impact here, which they have. They're keeping the Jayhawks from scoring, and they're making Luciano or Luciano look. Just she's not on the floor anymore. She's playing right now, but she hasn't been on the floor since the first half.
Well, they just forced her into a turnover. Brandis Smith's baseline sideline defense, I should say, was fantastic right in front of her teammates. Billings with a strong first step. Venetia couldn't get the roll. Boy, she's got to be frustrated. This is Gannon on defense. Good help. Gallagher stepped in and helped.
Great defense.
Boy, Venetia Billings continues to pile up the rebounds.
She has to be in double digits now.
Strong move. Shot won't go. Billings fights for it. Gannon's in there. Got it. This is Smith. She'll shoot it. Got it.
Beautiful.
Brandis Smith with a three. She's got 7. Jamestown wants a timeout.
The Commodores are hot.
Down 12. We're going to take a 60-second break. We're going to introduce you to a young lady, Kelsey Garibrandt. She's next.
I'm the first female police officer here in the history of North Ridgeville Police Department. I'm Kelsey Garibrandt. Being a female in this career in general too, a lot of people that we encounter on a daily basis are going to be men 9 times out of 10. It's always best to be, mentally tough and physically tougher than the person you're going to go interact with, because you never know what's going to happen. I think I would be naive to not have a fear. I understand that every day I walk in here, you put the vest on. Like I said, you don't know what you're going to experience. I got 3 older brothers. We fought pretty hard at home. Pretty hard. I'm from Croton, Ohio, a really, really small town near Columbus, basically the size of Mayberry then. We have a stop sign. I know Barney Fife, yes. If I had to choose a Hollywood police officer, I'd definitely be Sandra Bullock. I come to work and I'm excited to be here. Yeah, I've been pulled over by a police officer, took the speeding ticket, cried to my mom. I learned my lesson after the first time. And that was that. I never got caught for speeding again.
So, Brian, if you're ever rolling through North Ridgeville, and she works the night shift, Kelsey Garibrandt, police officer in the Ridgeville Police Department, and you get pulled over by Kelsey, hopefully you don't. Hopefully you're not speeding on Route 80 through North Ridgeville, but if you do, and it's Officer Garibrandt, you could tell her that you're a Lorain County Community College student. And,
she might let me off with a warning.
Maybe give you a warning.
Depending on what I was doing, hopefully nothing too bad.
On the break, Billings with defense, ball's loose, Venetia controls
nice steal.
it. Gallagher with it. Commodores have cut the lead to 12. We're down 18-1 to start the game. Down 41-19 at halftime. Down 21-7 after a quarter. They have not given up.
They're playing with fire, and they are trying their best to get back into this game, especially starting out with a 16-1 run. They have fought back into this game, and it's close now.
Ucolano almost got her pocket picked from behind from that Commodore defense.
Another turnover.
Loses it. You know, one thing that has, I think, helped change the tide is the foul situation for Jamestown. Two players, Abby Lissandro, with 3 fouls, has been on the bench now, and Jesse Zenis, their big post player with 3 fouls, has also spent time on the bench. Both are still on that bench.
It's the Commodores getting inside. They are cutting to the basket, and they are forcing the shot up, which is forcing the Jayhawks to put their hands up and make terrible decisions when they're going up for it.
Sprouse did a nice job in the backcourt, stepping in and stealing it. Jamestown tried to get it back. Ball was tied up, and the Commodores will keep it. Possession arrow points to them. The officials are discussing that, though, whether the possession arrow was changed last time. And they're going to change it themselves on the floor, so they're going to give the ball back to the Jayhawks of Jamestown. I think it's the right call. I think the scorers table forgot to change that arrow.
Now, we haven't we haven't seen the...
Right in front of us, Brian. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Haley Sprouse's defense right now is making a huge difference.
What I was going to say is that we haven't seen the typical game from Billings tonight, but what she's been doing is that she's been playing defense, and she's been making an impact by not scoring, but she's been playing the rebound, she's been playing the defense, as we saw a couple possessions ago, by stealing that ball.
Haley Sprouse has taken it upon herself to inspire her teammates. She'll shoot free throws. Point well taken, Brian, about Venetia Billings. She has been outstanding defensively and well stated on her rebounding prowess. So back in is 11. That's Abby Lissandro, and checking out will be Gabby Ucolano. Ucolano with a well-deserved rest. She has been frustrated in this third quarter. She is scoreless after scoring 16 in that opening half.
They're taking out the big factor of this game. She was doing anything and everything that she wanted to in that first half. This second half, it's almost like she's not even on the floor.
Well, it's been the help defense, I think, that's made the difference. She is still so quick off the dribble that she's hard to defend with one person, but sliding over and helping teammate defense has made the difference because that cuts off her lane. That takes away a lot of the offense.
Billings was everywhere on that play.
Billings and Sprouse, and reaching in and drawing a foul is Macy Lundmark.
Jamestown personal fouls on number 34, Macy Lundmark. Her second.
That is Macy Lundmark's second foul. This is Sprouse back at the foul line. Haley tonight, 2 of 4. Ball's loose.
Beautiful defense. They're making them look 3 different ways when the ball should be going up court.
Nice feed inside. That was a beautiful pass and recognition by Heminger. Didn't turn into a bucket for Jamestown, but the notice was certainly there. Commodores with a chance to cut the lead into single digits here in this possession. They have not been that close since the opening tip. Sprouse with a long 3 in front of her teammates. Missed it short. Haley with the rebound. Haley followed her own miss with a make. She's got 7.
And out of bounds. Cutting to single digits. The Commodores are back in this game by playing wonderful defense and making sure that they're getting the high percentage shots.
45-36, Jamestown with the 9-point lead. Slow and sure, like water beaten against a rock. The Commodores have come back into this game. They just have not gone away. The way the wind's blowing tonight, Brian, I guarantee you out there in Lake Erie, right here in Lorain County, we live on the lake.
Yeah.
The wind is blowing that water up against the coast.
Oh, yeah.
Going to be frozen icicle art in the morning.
You ever see that the lighthouse that's out in Lake Erie, and how whenever the cold hits, it turns into a big ice sculpture?
Yeah.
That's probably what's going to be happening here. And that's what the Jayhawks are feeling right now, because they are ice cold.
Abby Lissandro at the foul line. Made one, missed one. Sandro with good hustle. Boy, nice feed. Cutter was number 20, Tizzy Bursch. It's her first basket. This is Billings. Here's where the Commodores really need to answer back. Gannon back on defense, hustling, but beautiful ball control. Body control by Caitlin Farding.
Can't do anything with that.
You know, Gannon did a nice job, Brian, getting back. Farding just made a nice play.
Coach told me that she used to run track, and you can definitely see that when she's running down the court.
Soccer player, too. Cross country. This fall season, for the first time in her life, she ran at Lorain County Community College, was a All-American. Now here's Jamestown on a run to end this third quarter. It's too bad because Commodores have cut it all the way down to 9. And then this run by Jamestown in the final 60 seconds of this quarter has built the lead back up
to 16. You can't be mad at them, though, because they were down by a lot more than that. Oof.
Gallagher with a desperation heave at the end of the third quarter, and we go into this fourth and final quarter. Commodores down 16, 52-36. It's a 60-second break. We'll be back.
We always pressed education onto our children and told them the importance of going to college. I am Kimberly Wright.
Hi, I'm Roger Wright. I am the Chief of Security at the Lorain Correctional Institution in Grafton.
I'm a business office manager for a nursing facility. How long did it take me to get that degree? Probably about 7 or 8 years, because I was taking one course at a time, focusing on family, which was something else we told our kids, that you really need to finish something if you start it.
And we walked up and got our degrees together. It was pretty neat.
I'm thinking about entering one of the partnership programs.
You know, through that course of time, our oldest one graduated, our second one graduated, and our third one's currently in school. At first I was intimidated. I think I started going back around 48. And I was worried about always being the oldest guy in the classroom. But I actually had fun sitting in classrooms. I was able to learn from some of the younger kids, and a lot of times I had opportunities to share some of my wisdom that I've learned over the years.
Yeah, I'm proud of my husband, yeah.
Kim and Roger Wright, nice heartwarming story of two parents that always inspired in their kids the importance of education. And then when they got all their kids through college, they decided to come back and finish their degrees too.
You're never too old to finish college.
Absolutely not. Vince Granito, the head basketball coach here for the women's team, one of our professors on campus in his 20th year of teaching on the Lorain County Community College campus. Teaches in our psychology department. He and Jaquetta Davis, his assistant on the women's team, have done an outstanding job in their 5 seasons on the staff here. Simmerly back in the game, had that big second quarter. Jump ball, possession arrow goes to Jamestown.
Now, as we saw in that third quarter, they're still playing the press defense, and they're still making sure that the ball doesn't get up the court easily.
Well, doing a nice job on that press, on that full court, defense is Haley Sprouse. She's going to get called for the foul on that one, but she has been absolutely annoying, and that's a compliment for this Jamestown offense. Billings, those long arms, I'm telling you, that length that Venetia has, you know, I talked about her talents on the volleyball court. She was outstanding as a player.
And as I said, she hasn't been showing up with scoring, but she's been playing the good defense, and she has been a pest when it comes to this team, the Jamestown, getting into the inside.
You know, it's the mark of a good teammate. When you don't have a certain part of your game, if you can bring something else, it all adds up. Tell you what, I give Coach Granito and Coach Davis and these young women for Lorain County Community College a lot of credit. Their hustle, their desire has not diminished one bit tonight.
And that was one of the points that when I was helping out, when I was watching them practice, or the Commodores practice, Coach G told me that this team knows hustle. They're all quick and they all know what they can do. They all know their roles. And they all know what to do when it comes to scoring the basketball. They all have their roles.
There's that matchup nightmare for the Commodores that they're seeing firsthand right now. Is back in the game is Jesse Zenz. Fouls on Simmerly, that's Kelsey's second. Zen's going to shoot free throws. She's a 72% free throw shooter on the season.
That was a good foul, though. Make them earn it at the line.
Jesse Zenz.
The unfortunate bounce comes back the Commodores' way. Simmerly tries to control. They'll say Kelsey traveled with it. It was 45-36 with 1:25 left in the third quarter. That outstanding third quarter comeback that the Commodores had got them within 9. But since that time, it's an 8-0 now. Oh, almost made it a 10-0 run by Jamestown. An 8-0 run by the Jayhawks.
Billing gets that rebound again.
This is Kelsey. Mia McDonald now in the game. Also on the court for the Commodores, Ashley Elliott. Simmerly on the floor again. McDonald tying her up. And the Commodores will keep the basketball. In the fourth and final quarter, game 1 of 2 games tonight, the men will follow. At tip at approximately 7 o'clock. Brandis Smith, nobody playing defense on her. She chucked it from probably 22 feet.
Possession stays with the Commodores.
For Smith, she's not finding her shot. Watching her in practice, she has a great stroke from the outside. Unfortunately, she's not finding her shot tonight.
Billings will shoot the 3. Eyes up for Jamestown, doing a nice job looking down the court. Fouls on the floor. Jayhawks will have it out. Fouls on Kelsey Simmerly. That's Kelsey's third.
Ball was tipped.
Nice cut, good feed. Shot was just missed. That's Billings with yet another rebound.
Good defense.
Her defensive rebounds have got to be approaching double digits. Collectively, she's past double digits.
Brandeis Smith with the teardrop.
Off the glass, she's got 9. Ucalano traveled with a basketball. She is still without a bucket in the second half.
They have made.
That's saying something.
It is. It's. She's averaging 15 points a game. She's up to 16 right now, and it seems that they put a cap on her with in this second half.
Smith got tied up. Foul's going to go against Marissa Schupenhauer.
Jayhawk personal fouls on number 32, Marissa Schupenhauer. Her second.
Mia McDonald with the soft floater. How about that? Mia McDonald. Let's see. Mia stands 5'2". She had 6-foot Jessie Zenis closing defensively on her. And it had to be intimidating.
Sorry to talk over you. That was a good foul by Brandis.
Absolutely.
Personal fouls on number 2, Brandis.
But going back to McDonald, she stands 5'2", and she had the shot open for her, and she took it, and it couldn't have been a better shot to take.
McDonald with 4, 2 in the first half, 2 in the second. Foul was on Smith. That was Brandis' second foul. And at the free throw line right now for Jamestown is Marissa Schupenauer. Marissa on the night, 2 of 3 from the foul line. She's got 6 points. So Smith with Schupenauer on her.
Getting her with the ball moves.
Simmerly. Kelsey sizing up that defense. 7:25 left to play. Commodores down 14 and tying it up and drawing a foul. Gabby Ucolano.
I just want to say how impressed I am by how they have shut down Gabby Ucolano. It's again going back to the first half. She was everywhere. She could do no wrong. In this one, she's taken. In the second half, she's taken maybe 3 shots and none of them gone in.
Tying up Simmerly. That defense will turn into a possession for Jamestown.
Checking in for the Commodores, number 32, Kelsey Gannon, and number 11, Bree Gallagher.
Bree Gallagher, Kelsey Gannon back in for Lorain County Community College. Gallagher back in with 2 points. Gannon back in with 6.
Great defense there, press defense.
Beautiful ball movement. Jamestown ran that fast break like it was textbook. The only thing that didn't happen was it did not finish in a basket.
Billings is there again.
Billings try to kick it left to Smith. Ball's knocked out of bounds off the Commodores, so Jamestown's going to get it back with a 14-point lead. Inside 7 minutes to play. Lorain County Community College trying to improve to 3-8 on the season. Jamestown trying to snap a losing streak of their own, trying to go to 5-7. Active hands by Elliott.
Great defense. They're making sure that nothing comes easy for the Jayhawks.
Billings out on defense that time.
Great hands.
Bree Gallagher. That one's going to go the Commodore way. We'll say it went off the hands of Jesse Zenz. Lorain County Community College will get it back.
Checking in for the Jayhawks, number 34, Macy Lundmark. And for your Commodores, Haley Sprouse.
Smith and Sprouse and Gallagher out top. Gannon and Billings inside. Ball's going to be short. Eyes up. Ball's going to be out of bounds. That was a baseball throw from center field that went over the backstop.
She was going for the Hail Mary there.
Yeah.
Look for those high percentage shots here.
Jamestown defense. Billings to the basket. How about that? Oh, Venetia Billings. Speaking of patience, just eyed it up, saw an opening, and took it. She's got 4. That was her first basket from the field.
That's the usual Venetia Billings that we usually see here.
Smith off the glass, won't go. Billings fighting for it, and it'll go off Jamestown.
Still Commodore ball.
Leads at 12, not insurmountable, not with 5:37 left.
Still a lot of basketball to be played.
Coach Granito wants a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to take a look at another in 60 during this timeout. Here's Hannah Newsom.
Commodores
I've been a full-time student here since I was a sophomore. I have 84 college credits. I'm 18 years old. My name is Hannah Newsome. I would love to be the person that creates an artificial heart from live human cells. I've always been very interested in the Jarvik heart, how it's been able to keep people alive so much longer. I'm doing HIV research on a deletion mutation at Lorain County Community College. The goal is to create a new therapy for HIV/AIDS. I work under Dr. Harry Kessler. I love learning, so I don't just love learning in the classroom, I love learning how my car works, learning theory of music and how it all relates, math, how it can combine things together. I love seeing how we can potentially manipulate genetics, which runs on a code, how to help people to change their condition. I'd love to be a biomedical engineer. I sing, but not very well.
Billings and Gallagher out top for the Commodores. 5:30 left. Men's game will follow. This is Gannon, the All-American in cross country this fall for the Commodores. Sprouse with a long three, missed it short. Billings chases it down. Venetia had it, lost it. Sandro stole it, and she's got the basketball. This is Abby right in front of us with Gannon on her.
Billings has been playing so well tonight. It is just unfortunate to see that she hasn't been the scorer that she usually is.
Jamestown in no hurry here. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Sandro's floater won't go, and
Great
Sprouse
defense.
pulled down the rebound. Haley Sprouse controlled it too. Here she comes up the floor. It's Bree. Now it's Venetia Billings. Billings has a matchup right here that she likes. She'll shoot the three. Missed the shot. I think Venetia should take Zenz off the dribble. I think she can get by her.
She seems to be quicker. She just seems to be nervous about bumping bys with her.
That helped defense. Gannon stepping in. Gallagher tying it up. Bree not giving an inch.
She wanted that ball.
I believe the foul is going to be on Jessie Zenz. Nope, check that. It's on Macy Lundmark. That's Lundmark's third. It would have been Zen's fourth. But with 4:13 left, everyone's staying on the floor anyways at this point. Sprouse is going to come get the basketball. Gallagher is going to walk back and help her teammate. Commodores will walk it up. Down 12 with 4:13 left.
Still a lot of basketball to be played.
Boy, an outstanding display of
resiliency.
Staying with it. Gannon with a screen for Gallagher. She hugged the ball, missed the shot.
Looked like she was looking for a foul there.
Yep, tying it up, expecting some hands in on her. Nothing happened. Foul's going to go against the Commodores. It's Bree's fourth foul.
Checking in for Jamestown, number 10, Gabby Ucalano.
This is Courtney Heminger. Courtney 80% from the foul line on the season. She is 3 of 3 so far tonight. She's got 7 points. Perfect night for Courtney. Gannon and Sprouse setting screens for each other. Haley split apart that defense. I think she might have had a layup if she wanted it. This is Gannon. Shot was blocked by guess who? Jessie Zenz. That defense turns into offense. That's a layup on a break for Marissa Schopenhauer. She's got 8.
That looked like a circus shot there. They're getting a little desperate.
Little tired right now, Lorain County Community College, I think. And it's showing up on the defensive end. Yeah, you want to dig deep here, though. Finish strong. You've come this far, you might as well finish it out. That's what you've got to be thinking if you're a player right now. This is Brandis Smith. She lost the basketball.
The Commodores have played well in the second half. It just that 16-1 run in the first quarter.
18-1.
It was an 18-1 at the end. It was too much to overcome here. The Commodores did come out in the second half looking like a completely different team from what we saw in the first half, though.
Billings. Full timeout on the floor. Commodores down 16, 2:34 left. This is a 60-second timeout. We'll be back.
We are Lorain County Community College.
We respond first in a crisis.
We teach your children.
We protect your community.
We care for the elderly.
We start businesses.
We are right here for you, for your family, and for your neighbors.
You can count on LCCC's graduates to keep your community strong, safe, and healthy.
You can count on LCCC.
Coach Vince Granito with the Commodores inside that huddle. Vince in his 5th season as the head women's basketball coach here at Lorain County Community College. Jaquetta Davis, former player, now an assistant coach with him. That's Jaquetta in the red Christmas sweatshirt to the left of your screen.
Wearing the Grinch.
Is she wearing the Grinch tonight?
She's wearing the Grinch tonight.
She's such a smiley person.
Yeah.
Not even a Grinch sweatshirt can, make her frown.
No.
Gannon almost stole that. Jamestown with a shot from the outside. That's Billings with another defensive rebound.
Gabby Ukulana still scoreless in this second half.
Sprouse for 3. They need it. They got it. Haley Sprouse from top of the key.
3, high percentage.
Sprouse with 10. 2 threes, all 10 of her points in the second half.
Great steal.
Defense. Billings with the follow. Speaking of good defense, tying it up and throwing some elbows was Macy Lundmark. I think Bree Gallagher might have gotten one of those elbows in the chin.
Checking in for your Commodores, number 2, Brandis Smith.
So that's Bree Gallagher down inside the key on the offensive end for Lorain County Community College right now. The team trainer speaking to Bree. It's Vince Granito. He's got to be proud of his team tonight. Win or lose in the last minute 49, they've
left it all on the floor.
Yep. Cut a commanding lead all the way down to 9. Watched it grow up a little bit, then brought it back.
Only down 13, especially after that 18-1 run. You can't say enough about the Commodores. And Gallagher's getting up on the floor, heading back to the bench.
So it's Sprouse, Smith, Billings, Gannon, and Elliott on the floor for Lorain County Community College, and Haley Sprouse will inbound it under her own basket. Jamestown's defense. Smith with a steal on an almost save. Brandis went into the men's team, the Jamestown men's team.
Giving the men's team a 3D show.
If you're Jamestown, you're going to work the clock right now. That shot clock. Up 13. Now at 90 seconds left. This is Zenz and Ucalano out top. 7 to shoot. Now that's a surprise, even to the smiling eyes of Macy Lundmark. Macy said, well, I didn't mean that to go in, but I'll take it.
It just went up.
Yep. Smith launches the 3 on the other side. She's got 12. Coach Granito wants a timeout. We'll take one too. We're going to introduce you to a graduate of our police academy who's working in Lorain. That's next.
I'm currently a Lorain police officer. I hold the rank of detective sergeant. I'm Tabitha Angelo. I'm from Lorain. I am the first female sergeant here at the Lorain Police Department. After getting out of the military, I used my GI Bill to attend Lorain County Community College, where I obtained my associate's degree. I also went to Lorain Community College Police Academy. I chose LCCC to follow my career. Toughest part of my job at the Lorain Police Department is dealing with kids that maybe have been abused. It's a majority of the work that I do working with children and handling homicide cases, especially when children are involved. I think being a mom and being that mother makes you want to shield the children from what's really out in the world. I think the best part of my job that makes me happy is obviously going home to my family and going home safe, but knowing that I put every bit of effort that I could to be able to lock up somebody that deserves to be locked up.
That Commodore defense coming out of that timeout created a look offensively. Smith just launched a 3 that did not turn out well. And
it was Billings again, though, that created that defense and created that turnover.
Schupenhauer with 10. 5 in the opening half, 5 here in the second half. Billings with a step back from the foul line.
Great save.
Sprouse will launch it. .12 seconds left.
Jamestown can just run the clock down now.
Ucalano is going to walk it up. Going to wind this clock out. Shot clock's off. Game clock's at 2 seconds. Zenz will hold it, and that's the ball game. 64-50. The final. Jamestown, a 14-point winner over Lorain County Community College in game 1 of 2 tonight here from the Ewing Activities Center. So, Brian, I think the Commodores have to walk off this court even in defeat tonight, feeling pretty good about how they played this basketball game. This is a team that just 2 weeks ago beat them in New York at Jamestown by 32 points. And tonight it started out like it was going to be another one of those nights, but it did not end that way.
It came down to what the coach is talking about. There's stopping the 3 and just that press defense and looking for the high percentage shots. That I've been saying it all game for those high percentage shots, and that second half is what they were looking for.
So the Commodores walk off 2-9 in the season. Jamestown improves to 5-7. Lorain County Community College will play next this weekend right here at home at the Ewing Activities Center. So if you get a chance on Saturday, come out and watch these ladies play. They're fun to watch, certainly from the effort standpoint. Final tonight in this one, 64-50, Jamestown over Lorain County Community College. We've got a 20-minute break. Brian and I will be back in 20 minutes to bring you the men's game tonight. The Jamestown men are on the floor. They're ready to warm up. The Lorain County Community College men are directly behind Brian and I. They're ready to head out onto the basketball floor as well. We'll be back to bring you their game in about 20 minutes.